bremo Tony Atransi you heard about one of the brain 10 na fi yemeto adwumade no eso emobia kwaba Tony Seboko
onyame adoma wadwina bibia e fine oh dia mini pro na menya blame
okay yo ma yintio na o jacket I don't know asroezu ana asroezu
yeah
okay basa ba never kuna
debi eyebe
that no over
8 sisi ade o make office 8
the sisi office go 8
yeah
and as soon the ufio ade kwa sorry na
patch one
okay we jacket back 8 na say make office
patch one
all right I never know because my nan say Matisse say ketu na MC double na ma anya mo akra mati bisa but message that busam
pacho bo model bisa mi pa
say double na ma
very important
no see to jacket no toto ni mo na mo akra hey Tony set him right tie my shoe my it's all good yemo pai bia come on yanko
okay well mena sunti etu fane hensama ekoso mama sen shama ne sana sefa firi made for enso aso ye colors blancos aso ya sahin na kasa Ramos Sergio betimi akasa Sergio Ramos ne contract ne enche na ewu ne contract no ebeba na wie ye on nyame aduma June 2021 ana Ramos ne sahin am ne contract no ebetimi ende with Los Blancos thereby and then start for press eguso on Ramos and the agent Edin common according to Mundo Deportivo mo agreement nimpo omo etim arechia omo be extended by a year into 2022 and Ramos Sergio the contract no ebetimi abanu ye which Real Madrid mo am enso eboboko na enche eno enso ebetimi abe official say Ramos send stay wa bra or the 1 year enso can current contract eno enso ebetimi 2021 na kwako wie 2022 yada so Madrid so man fan so say James Rodriguez ebetimi akane James ayobia offering Monaco Abari Madrid na say a lot of potential no be a case play there or the new darling boy Edema Los Blancos Football Club Nenso printing anya dia James Rodriguez remade for ashe de nyamfa so papa bia enso on Okolo na oba na Okolo no oba thereby enso NS guys come and theater also I a former Spanish international or boy Edema Valencia any club or Ginedi Nenso onya stint with Remade Football Club guys come and theater so akasika kra e fa James Rodriguez and I say James or say James adia ba kwa team and realizing the potential Real Madrid apart from a plano player na kasa and taking the chances Real Madrid a big club into omni so much time so mama also over team aflop yama least time in power also team and justify dentia also more playing time then so be planning any opportunity and yeah there whole team taking them on or ball na kasa ne plan that be there na ko be say plan be team arch level and so change here pa na Real Madrid Football Club and club omo ebema more years for justify inclusion omo ema even 1 hour pa also team try system is no obetimi actually say we player also already amount more now for so team compete na obia enso team etion kan enti guys come and theater so akasa e dey afa James Rodriguez obetimi akane James no home ono a player say Manchester for enso epena enye fedia grow afre yakọ bass omo sola masia wa Wama awa akwada bia say am wodi mfe aduasa or free Barcelona sia and also area into France na plan din am enso Eddie Geoffrey Martin so kasa o say sia pa player konya na o Barca kabene de pa Kylian Mbappe Luton also a player o speed o bibia and the Kokobasi Mbappe adwane Barca cap e be great news no ye player Messi anywhere obetimi Arsenal de pa Neymar da Silva dos Santos Jr. Neymar ayobia o free Barca e by as a shock no bia and you know that said that we name ebetim every Barca akwesi aka etim edi ama PSG na so bia say Neymar ebe so back to Barca or sampling phone am etia say ama Neymar enso we si aka edi ama Barca be say enche na Messi so retire at 82 ne age no enya de ebetim aboa enti say Messi ebe kwa ho behia say Neymar da Silva Junior enso etim abe replacement or Barca or enso aso ye afa Paulo Dybala ne contract with Juventus e go be say Bema na o contract no ewu Juve for enya ma renewal na onya Barca be ba na sense woni Messi ene ba o Argentina wo behia some me no betimi aball clubs na no so ebe pepa so wetim ene Messi asan so si akan bion this time enya national level nimum ebe club level nimum ontimi enka say Messi nti o free Juve abebo edi ama Barca oko Juve omo so our legends omo great players ebi any Buffon Bako enso any Ronaldo enti bibia no wo so no Paulo Dybala team erase eka say Messi nti we si akan etim edi ama Barca betwan kwapem say ne contract no Bobo Kwefense Juve ebetias na fe renewal no omo enso etim aye ne kama ema contract extension no eno enso etim aye adwuma wale e fe Juve yento so enko Inter na ye ko Inter aso ye am Giuseppe Beppo Morata enso e cancel makra enso Morata e ka enese onji ni se Barca ebetim etia 111 euros eno aye Lautaro Martinez the release clause no etim abefa plan nemum se Barca for etim e de saskan eba omo enso ebekwa market ne so akofa exceptional player ne qualities ni empo action Lautaro nem diete ene say Lautaro a special player age e won sign in hold up player come or skills or speed team ehye enti e kan interfon kwa dia e ka player no anya adom betim aton nemum se Barca for ebe fa plan ne kwa Inter for enso betim akofa ne replacement etim aba replacement nimpo ebetim abe better action Lautaro Martinez so no so sena kan e de ema Inter omo enso e club no afi yen ko Liverpool for enso aso ye ko enso a omo legend back akasa a son of the club the D at the Stan Colimo ono enso e bieja na no peduaka enso ne se eye pass Liverpool for enso entim akofa Timo Werner set Timo Werner ambebo enfa emomo or say Verman ono so abejoni Liverpool a eka Werner enko be flop esan say Timo Werner ono a onye Messi onye superstar bia ne form no ebro so HM players a say some say amaka e de Liverpool to Liverpool for baso say amaka for Timo Werner sanse ka Werner mpo ba ya kono am enso ebetim aye flop o Liverpool for omo enso aso ye afiyen ko Juve for enso aso ye fi wonu ma yenguam enso our club a the enso e de Liverpool ne manager na kasa ensema club e de tujo ene say Mario Götze a player onana ye adwuma o Borussia Dortmund omo enso aso ye Mario Götze say plan form no on should enya more playing time onye bimpo emmo or Dortmund aso ya say the contract na ewu a also beko as free agent the next club yenye ehu ye na club e kasa e de afa player din am e de Mario Götze ahon or say Götze or exceptional player or here some few games now for the form no etim abaso na man for Elenke say na dey afa or abaso body a club e de Mario Götze dia na chese by next month na player team akoko free agent dia na chese Götze e betima be si akan etim edi ama Liverpool mo am enso e club no na Manchester United Tottenham and Leicester for enso e ya hu siesie wa Premier League no on the 17th of June ye benya se Premier League no e sanso eba na Arsenal for enso ebo internal friendly game a omo enso e share kama ye ko Manchester for enso aso ye a omo so this weekend if you and ekoya ombenya low profile friendly game no my team abo and some Spurs game no etim abaso next week in Manchester for ebe some West Bromwich Albion abo ankofa Kensi sa club no and a Slaven Bilic no enso ewo afa Tottenham enso so omne Norwich enso ebe team abo ankofa Kensi Leicester ebe sha Aston Villa and afa Rem enso Burnley aso ya omo enso ene Wigan Athletic ne omo enso abo ankofa Kensi next week no and a Premier League ni ebasa clubs no omo enso be so mo bank of Kings na for mo form no enso 18 ebaso kama na yankwa ne rap enso awo dwumakwa ne di edi korala de aba ene say omo enso edi opinion poll bi edi aba na amahwem the 10 greatest comebacks ye can be bia eye kama na chese obi a all lose position na eye obvious obi no say match olusu na surprise no so etim abehye enti omo de makomako edu enso etim ebai na number 1 or the top 10 best ever sports comeback no omo e de football game and the kind na game no na ye Liverpool and AC Milan game a etimi cross so UEFA Champions League in 2005 Liverpool first half number from 3 second half on share 3 game no call penalties and Liverpool 18 edge trophy no and according to Koran almost a match in number 1 after number 2 a boxing event Tyson Fury and John Tewada after 7 months not just about first one akwa draw no second bout no and Tyson 18 about John almost say the second ever greatest comeback ɛno ɛnso ɛsi ɛwɔ soccer ɛne boxing mean sporting activity after number 3 ɛnso ɛyɛ Manchester United game ɛnso ɛne Bayern Munich ɛtimi boy in 1999 na time no mpo Arsenal we 89 finish na Manchester ɛda from 1-0 ɛnso Manchester 4 ɛbɛ share 2-1 ɛma United ɛtimi ɛgye sa Champions League trophy no ɛdi sɔmo na so ɛrank number 3 number 4 ɛnso ɛyɛ cricket game England and so any Australia and so 18 a boy number 4 and so Oremo number 5 sound so the same and cricket and also Australia and England for a comeback beer according to Quran almost say top 10 America greatest sports comeback and so account and after number 6 and so Formula 1 1989 ora the and so Eddie Niki Lauda and so 18 at Formula 1 back to back na obia and so say Niki and so a betim Sadia no over less na number 7 and so a Liverpool game any basketball last year na first leg across our Camp Nou na Barca share 3 na return encounter Liverpool 4 and so Emia 4 goals almost a count until come back no Liverpool ediano and so etos makuma and so after number 8 and so a LDT and so and Come quite 10 pepe.
10, okay, 10.
Okay, number 9 no, a Manchester City share QPR.
Okay, number 10.
And number 10 also a Michael Jordan. A called Chicago Bulls 1995. The top 10
Oh, okay.
Now Liverpool Soji trophy na Premier League na almost celebration based social distance.
I do agree now or the same level the foreigners and Quebec come about okay, confess one I'm ready. For first you know
Liverpool
started
first tempo no
what if
you pace and power.
Okay. You call Liverpool as well yeah.
No in him for so it is Tony
well you call Liverpool for so as well yeah. You call Liverpoul for so say there and it's a Premier League one team edge social distance celebration.
Nafi what do you say
7
San Kafri we now Kafri
okay social distance celebration because so enti Jordan Henderson gina ha na che say ye benya Alisson Becker so no so gina ha o ma tete o montem na celebration no and also etimi akoso na Premier League clubs no so ma start a spy on each other enti be hwa na Manchester for send the scouts the spies no mo monitor Liverpool for training so mo match no o mo wi mo tactics o honom enti so ni story eba and afi
kwame ni mi nene.
So radio is about communication. I think the second one is better. You're communicating. So only pakono ofi no so tid your can. Until be timia kasa intend to know antia you have not communicated to the person.
Obeti but now the make out say.
Yeah, you see any panel or he shouldn't strain his ears.
And some what to
hear you. Any question so breath so and son what the okan. And so mo be brace training ten so and son what teachers you need no then you are not communicating well.
Tony
into Drew baby and crofo pace and no more power no. Beyond the normal nipa
yam fasikan enyen hwade nyam bo kina home
okay just me no na you
me no na you say no jam on
the number of stories
and also be reducing number of stories be reducing no
we running
so could you say yeah be reducing number of stories
live yes yes I like this in our pay about for the second one
I say the obaka ubi a wuti betiasi boko
no Tony Swati
o Matias
we didn't get live but I said my live
so capable so baby bia
we say we never know your office but I said my live about for the messages baba kakra dia fa home your second one still with me account stories no bra well okay Tony Montana Ibn Fatao off of yeah all right Kwame Kimba Brian Afi tell us what your stories
oh maybe
okay
maybe
Kwame Brian Afi still no wife now you there deep yeah no why are you the person in the bed me do wife I DP for 7 months and yet is you me kan fu da bia ti be ba no fa bia na ma hell deep no say no na o wa kwa mo ya de pa Shady person with me. What Papa will be, may more be on fire, the area and the street at and 12 for 30 seconds on your What to be?
Then what?
No, me a man, you're more simple with my head.
And I bet Madden to Antimine.
Member no more says man.
Now run to me.
Oh, met my.
No, then wife too.
Over 8 months.
Oh, they know 8 months.
I know we break Akra. Ubebre. I dream now the castle Ubebre.
Break Akra. Sometimes me deep in my DM adverts.
Okay, so they do the different.
Come in the man in your simple man, so you are Bruchra. We are now.
We a bit mad now again. Anyway. Me mom example be bit my and yes say
but the no so
of course
and no so so just say and they will be couple be so them so go na
so chuma no yeah
and then carry but so you bold see now the tour for close to 1 year why are they papa boa basu papa
enya mam bibi
enya do pe bia so no bi kwa dia
we na member ai
e watermelon no
ai ba me se fabre fa camera ni capture ai ya fabre
no many problem
ai doso
why are papa
oh general day
the bia fa more than 2 for money I'm a fake yanko usa nuna de mbo abasura to ikura de asema ba
general malaria yare bone papa
mu abontin de se na dem ha share dem se djuma nsuo mu na pa and no come see nsuo beto from 9 o'clock and ran kran nyasam ketwa
okay
si won nyasam
amusi nsuo beto ne
abontin but me timusi nsuo mu na pa abontin all right so we
okay into Lumitrust tablet and suspension and when malaria drew phobia Jolaka.
Okay. Masum. I see you creator.
You are
all right. And tis a metum for a damn nurse still. Mobile, Umbaya. Na Masha said me to move for studio. The Tony Montana, and also, I don't know. Come again as old bar for whose I come on.
Come on. Check. Yes, move. But Okwa Nafi Basruka.
All right.
So
teacher Franco Ewa. I do watch Franco Narrow's DP always. And not always. It's not always that he put his adverts there. Say Franco Naro, put your wife there some. Hi to Mr. Latif of Umfum Farms. Patu adio. Patu deos.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yo. And the dairy, as he say, and the dairy, I can communication, languages, new communication there. Or expert. The Eka Tony in the the way Ibrahim is here. Good morning, Joe. What you want Tony to change to is the interactive presentation. You or someone else should engage him as you did. That's qualitative, but the number of stories will reduce. You will have to arrange the stories according to prominence, exclusives, hotcakes, etc. Also, yes, he can easily reduce the shouting and maintain the speed. His pitch will automatically reduce, for the pitch and the shouting go together. Do you remember the legendary Edward Fachi of GBC? Most people preferred his commentary. Wow. Andy Derry and so Edward Fachi. Hey. Masa, what yawo?
Edward
Fachi.
Yeah, one crown.
No Kwame Fachi. It means a Kwame Fachi in the bar.
Edward Fachi commentary. One TV dog.
He will not shout, but give you a good pace.
Okay.
I'm saying, I don't know. Yeah, man, for any say hi, bro. Please, we beg you. Tell Sergio to do another trial with Tony's medium tempo of doing his foreign news presentation tomorrow. Esther and Andy, Elmina.
Oh, nice. Well, see, the tempo is good, Joe, but it will all depend on the time you give him.
Yes.
Good morning, Hamza Mohammed. There also the FA and so I don't know. I'm on for show interest, pal, and as I'm going to Accra. We were, but you know, I'm in Sabiso, Ewaha, Baba Shai, train, essay, and a conho. Now I heard Alhaj and so at the Bray. Branch the Andy Elmina on one of the Brono. Andy, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and I'm saying the same thing. And so Joe, the second one is excellent. Wow, you are a great leader with creativity. Tony sounded much better in the second mid-tempo style of presentation. Andy Elmina, and I also do a Bray. Now me wa Bakubi and so good morning, sir. Sir Anthony, 4 of my friends complained about it, and you have done so well. God bless you, pa. Oh, the general, and I do if Italy, no one, and so Abre, and also others, and so Baba. Alhaj Baba Shai, Tranakunum. Yes, no Baba no de brain.
Sir Joe,
Alhaj.
Atapugo, the French in Misro.
Fantastic.
Sir Joe, Mammy from free, Sabia
One out this half French in the brain.
Oh, yes, of course.
Saturday, will be free. You say, border how baby. Now, why wild also pa? So French, and was said I school, but what did they time man?
I'm a French in the day, no, house on ya chimwa. So, how's I can room hey? Woko kando, and your house and be near Kano. A house on one tell us so crap. Unti, no, Omuna,
we free canoe, ever car house our I want car house, I want it.
Onya would say.
Yeah, never conference. Yes. About I know Sukutu house, I don't work.
Sir Joe, me call Haji, Sani see ye. So we see house for now, oh my, you more no.
Yeah.
Nese woka house no woka se Africano na ba na Sukutu na ba.
Yeah.
But only kasa no who say wogan house na woka. Omo di ne typical ba, di ne di no kre. Di kasa no sa ne tie.
Okay.
Di nipa kro no on so na kuma mu.
All right.
Sir Joe mi da se, ma me ko sabe akrofo tutu sport.
Nana
Kofi sabe akrofo mu ne. Sabe akrofo dodo na busa e wasantase Abwasi road hone wo
Nana who trophy na Nana metran sebi konyaso Nana who trophy ankasa na o metra konyaso
their trophy
Premier League
yeah mo come kan here
it was some nigga
you cut trophy
Liverpool 30 years previous
didn't I any abra ye kan asem no omo say you worthless in the last 30 years no the person who say in the last 30 years
no we be kasa na
come na butre yeah more bra ye nya
kasa one said I be fa home say more we need titles
no that be yeah mo say 30 years near the worst in our era if you see a team no 30 years we e ade a amanfo de anwunu ye pa na sabre no club in England has won more European trophies than we've won. In the last 30 years now.
Champions League, we say Champions League, any Premiership. They also pay Premiership.
Yeah, exactly. And they are yebeji, almost in Kaya treble. Yepe unbeaten. They be almost some from but Sabia come from Toto Sport. I bet you so. And then
was Professor Lydian Kansas committee to present new Kotoko structure to the board. And away Phobia Corner, House of Folk launch official website. Phobia Corner no. Once you Accra Daily Mail, the late offencer has not been forgotten by House of Folk or Pareado. Mami called the energy. People are printing war. Bono Brekum Sembo Rosigisi Tio was say new Kotoko board to hold their first meeting at Sports Hotel. Fadika Huta Sabu Zongo Ababasri can't to do. What's the Kotoko? Sunsamu Menya Sunsamu Menya Allah Saya Bayansu Fadika Huta was Sandu Kotoko Umenya Mpenifo bako nkron etawo machi na nyame mo awo mo okasafa board members no sana Fadika Huta de aba baba speaker to do we Botuku Express wasi la cité de la Cono la Conosoa la reza beaucoup soma sauté là-bas à Dimadje coucouiller la fille la fission aujourd'hui de la mort.
C'est
Sejo,
la cité de la Cono.
Say the people not train no say Joe.
No.
Say Joe, say the people not train please.
No. CK Akono. Also la CK Dula Kono.
What can English is I don't know. French for the.
Na Dula na be say vivo. Anybody na obo.
I'm trying say we call English no. We call French there. I'm going to say.
Na French.
La CK Dula
Kono. Your nom and your prenom. What I say? Nom surname, prenom first name. The etymology of names, Dila. It is said in Arabic, Ibn. It is said in Dutch, fan. Another kind of van. What I say, but in Dutch, a kind of fan. Robin van Persie. Robin of Persie. Fantastic.
We know the whole Candy. We never compare the weekend. We are the whole Candy.
French one natural.
Abdul Karim. Ekadino. Okay, Abdul Hakim. Ekadino. But we also seek La Sike Dula Kono. The Kudula Kono and La Sike River.
I've seen people not printing the app.
Oh, you be say challenge no.
Say Joe.
I don't have fun with you.
Say Joe, where's French for the Mr. Boseri people about Mr. Bosco machine speedy recovery.
Fantastic.
Oh, Harry.
And I say, no,
oh, Harry say,
oh, fear bear 2 3.
You don't even see you for so.
Say Joe, what's a can Kisika Kono Baginisicano?
Wow.
A keep Plogusika Kono Baginisicano. Mamma say, wait. What's a Sika Kono? No, sorry, no, Kaji. I was Sikano, hey, a yachu, and a Cotibra. Sana Butu Express, said you. Ukako and Chiaso God was saying for Pumpy and Agis Carbra. Sana people no Casadio. We abrié,
the chateau,
Pacho, and people say never. Said you, but what's it was on cover mountain in your mo. Mamma training in Simi Pacho.
Yeah, intimate.
Medasi. Abrié say, Ahmed Touré, the Ivoirien, the Avois, for Calabar. Population Didier Lacor au pour le mois bon d'accord amatura tonkra abra has folk say o pese ne contact in bibia we wi kuta ne pipa pese ko bebo has folk attending the down so madamfo ade kura ka kwa se kotokofo tumu da wie tuntura go hefa na ede ko say na pipa no ka
player be
amature kotoko tu ka kwa se kotoko tumu da wie tuntrago de coin ça ne peut pas noka la proca nam di chateau wasi la GTV télévision du Ghana firma la bord de l'action de la club du Ghana l'habité du House of Folk de Accra 50 soirs jubilation tout là-bas célébration le soir à Blue c'est jo usabakaya na say GBC for GTV Sports omuyi matches mienu Bakono Confederation Cup na ha supporters any aje na kotoka supporters akoma say no musa beyi ba ko bi 2-1 bi and then intimi modin so supporters ibusi na no kwesi ada GTV Sports for say 3-1 na kotoko share has ukurum ha no ani ji aba kotoko supporters ni mu ama according to la procache say Yusuf Chipsa efre editor kan say mu hu ye sa ka mo so mu de de yemo adechi monde wakum na mfi de nyame ase sika say Yusuf Chipsa wa kra match no
confidence dey say 1-1 wa 1-1 wa and the penalty team ko babia we 3-1
say jo na di de kum grey na amasi say
1-1 now the penalty is in bago
and what say na Yusuf Chipsa 3-1 wakum na mfi won kran no na people no kan wasem
okay yeah 1 why hi to Nana Ado Boaman na inso hine nana humia na da fami ko hu na hwe na Kwame morning okay please I just heard from your morning show that the affordable housing at Tech is now for sale. Please make it known to the Kotoko board to do what? Inform the Kotoko board, okay? So they can buy some for the players, okay? Joe, I'm Kelvin from Achim Kede. This morning I saw some comments from former Liverpool player Stan Collymore. He said Timo Werner will flop at Liverpool and that he isn't either Messi or Ronaldo. I want to know from these Liverpool fans and legends, when they were happily pursuing Werner? Was he Ronaldo or Messi? Now I know why Liverpool didn't win the EPL trophy for 30 years. God didn't want us to hear stuff like this every time. Good morning, Joe. I believe the presenter does away with unnecessary words in his presentation. He can cover all his stories at a slower pace. For example, there's no need to say team Nidinde Manchester United. One you can simply say Manchester United. Abrantia, your friend of Marcus Rashford. One you can simply say, you can simply mention his name. There is too much embellishment when delivering the headlines. If this advice is taken in good faith, I believe it will go a long way to making your presentations much more lively. Oh, okay. And also, I don't know. Nana Poku Ajiman, Juso Domiabra, one of the way Abrea. Good morning, please. My name is Martino Sankori, and the way Ifrieba. I'm a big viewer of Kessben Sports. I never miss your program. People even say you've paid me to do that. Today is my birthday, so kindly wish me, Martino, Alfred Sankori. You're so happy birthday. That's a pa. Say the be our consuti Kessben. Remember we are Momo Kasano. The be our tea. Not sure why. Good morning, Joe. We are watching you live here at Boys Abre Parliament inside Akokari Zongo. Atapoku. Okay. Good morning, Kessben listeners and viewers. I'm glad the EPL is returning, and I'm not skipping a single match, even when small teams like Manchester United and Arsenal are playing. Nana Echo, new Nami Bechere Obuasi, as we do the Abadon. Okay, never see na come on a cravy. Never trust so and Mamwe. Now, Romain shot in through a cravy. Okay, so
at a point in time, especially be after my university days near the summer, racial chant when it could do a drain near there. Then I may catch them when I say, so because when him to we are dre now when you are dre na eden. Say abrofono pass those racial comments. Now me say na eden. But I've come to understand say kasa ansem ne kire unyina no na ye bu animtia to the extent say ebema ye deny with some opportunities ebia who deserve say won saka. Utie ensama enre nwumre na Raheem Sterling edit to dwa. Mamenka say Raheem Sterling gradually I'm beginning to love him more about senior no ankasa you bold no taking upon himself say and sembi or he will be very plain and say it. Or say Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Sol Campbell, Ashley Cole. These guys played for the English national team around the same time. Omunyina we coaching badges around the same time. And then Abrante and Steven Gerrard coachy a top side. Frank Lampard coachy a top side. Where is Ashley Cole? Where is Sol Campbell? Probably because omuye tuntumntino teams na wo Premier League ne Premier teams akakraka na wo top no obi ampe da coach. I think the last time a black guy ever top no ye guy and the chief free Ghana. Oh yeah, he's a Scottish and then half Ghanaian. No.
A Brighton former coach.
Brighton former coach. Nancy Akrananka yepe coach ni dimba. I'll get a name for you. Ono krano hwe na cheze this ya catch oze oyedaki you unhye dem huni ye. So I did could do the stand say Chris Walton. Chris Walton. Yeah. Ne papa ne Ghanaian. In fact no a postmaster on Scotland. I did could do the stand say because you are black in Intino.
Postmaster of Scotland no you say the city.
Oh men can say you mapa.
Okay.
Okay. I'm only mentioning the name of the job and papa ne.
You compare Ghana then.
Yeah, Chris Hart no more TV no. On the TV no. Yeah, you know this is only hope you. There's a black man Tienum de ne de bia bit my agree.
We a black man. And away.
Bit my agree. You see, silence some now can say yo, just a bit Roma to the stance of because you who is so yet to a deny opportunities. And some way maybe a term. Paul Ince also said the same thing. Said the Calenti, he's not getting the chance to coach. There are some Chroma proposals say SSNK intimidating rebel towards at all times, and there should be a certain number of the minority no musuo system. But I'm hoping that one of these days, Sanyama we ebesisa. Sejo, Chelsea as a PMO Germany BM. This time around, I'm called Bayer Leverkusen. Now Chelsea is doing something. I think they are being smart. Now no make has a COVID-19 and Crofobo to move dry. Enti wa uwo sikano ukodwa so ebi abenya niema ne fukakra. Eniema ojum Crofo ni sika. Competitors were form into ukwa ubetima bageni no nya niema ni yikakra. And it looks like Usha Chelsea last season Alvaro Morata koe. Last season Hazard koe. This season Pedro ni William eba be free on them. So clearly these are 4 big boys are move free Chelsea and you expect replacement. Yes, Rebecca Sebia, Tammy Abraham and then Tammy Abraham ne Mason Mount mobile, but we know where they came from. So I think say Chelsea getting onto the market and making sure Umbenya the squad and then squad in depth and send be a competitors na mono idea was Rene almost Mokofa Kai Havertz Ediaba. Meaning say they will meet competition from Real Madrid and probably Bayern Munich. But you ask yourself, say, will these boys ever call Bayern at this time? Because it looks like Lewandowski is not getting worse. He keeps on improving. And it's a way a center forward now call Bayern. While we have a dream back, I dream me Liverpool Nina Branton and some more kind say Timo Werner call Liverpool and Kebia obe floppy na Chelsea na Yemano. I agree with him. Not necessarily flopping, but say Liverpool team at home. Are you thinking that next season a very clear say the top 3 no Baku be free or Sabaku free it will be insane for the coach to decide say or Shasia drop it either Salah, Mane or Firmino. It will require when you're too sure of getting a starting lineup. But Chelsea, Timo Werner will start, and even if Kai Havertz go, he will also start. The problem may be at Chelsea Benyan say, Uva any Monayan Sasawa, Ubia free baby neighbor. One where it will take time to gel because anymore no Okako Omakofa Hakim Zia Chetenaba, Timo Werner, say Chinakova Kai Havertz the Bekanwa. I'm not too sure the Umbebono on the other side of the attack, but clearly a teamer Ubenya disjointed stars and one year Jumeya, one here it could be a flaw.
All right. Sir Atapoku, good morning. Please, a gentle reminder on Abedi family and leadership. Jima Mensa National Investment Bank. NIB says, okay, manager. Thanks. Meaning, I didn't know they only know.
And not the message by.
Okay. Okay.
I couldn't deal with it because of time.
Okay.
I think
okay. And they all catch a gentle reminder
in terms
on Abedi family and leadership.
I
could so now. Okay, Mr. Jima Mensa, good morning. Sanso and main wish Superintendent Christopher Owusum Pianin Unaya Sokwa District Police Commander.
Oh,
wow.
Super.
Your it is your birthday. You're so happy birthday. Super. Christopher Owusum Pianin Asokwa Police Commander. Na is you know every diner of Fusu Hima our Sokwa District orderly room no me de
I'm so mama
order so na koso
Dana no no kakra
Dana Fuzima una wish Owusum Pianin Super Owusum Pianin Christopher happy birthday Asokwa District Police Commander. Order tayenko
na Kuka birthday na
Kuka
ono na kofa ba na sledge so esimi so tino ye beba ye pon onyo ni o ma ready
you want more from wa
ye beba
I see.
Maybe can't catch.
Minim say ben ba minim say.
And there's something called Didiane or this year.
Kakra obi.
Ti achim.
Ye birthday na so na oton.
Yeah, and then him one way. Yes, the name be from Kuma.
Dey ba.
Today. On shine and
okay.
Yawadu Gaspar, Yawadu Kuma Woman United. Yawa show him a chow. Na cook birthday no. Yadobe ko dynamo other room ho na wako chirem ni ntia. License Saudi Chika Ukroma no. TV license to cooker.
Only license.
TV license not the name Kroma. No dimension. Until make us a dynamo sha no miss no questions for other room on. Until man.
Say I did ebe kwati ara ra kwati ano ade bible no
eni bra bakakra
and now odi the birthday
whatever it is
and now odi the birthday no and then so na board no so meeting my birthday the father papa bra okay yeah go to us
say abrante any message you say Kasaba hat sentina no mo bompa say yenko 30 years without Premier League no. But uti Stan Collimo assembly year everybody has taken away the context away from it. Now there is no life or discussion without proper context. Nobody in that Chelsea team currently will start in the Liverpool front three. Chelsea front three was this year. Obi any Chelsea team no or anymore or best starting. The closest Chelsea have to a starter in the Liverpool team, Sergio Willian,
okay.
He's the closest they have to say we or best start to a Liverpool team.
Okay.
Because Willian a player or track it back Ankasa.
Tammy Abraham before so we plano.
No. And he's the last player we would even think about because he doesn't offer you much in the build-up play. Okay. Yes, Liverpool in a transition and build up. Abraham hasn't got the skill and the speed to drop deep, link up play, and then move back into position. Yeah, and say a ball now. Ball in near Firmino or your number 8.5. Say ball no or your number 9.5. Into number 9 cry nibi. That's why mostly it's either Salah or Mane running into the central spaces vacated by him. Into Montias Timo Werner, we just couldn't afford that luxury. Asim we yakan so Montias se Salah ni ho ya ton. Se Mane ni ho ya tona. Timo Werner consigned my Liverpool way back in April. But omo ho ye nisika ye betimi de 200,000. I'm a player. I be soon as a squad player. Be our buyer. Nke be tricky a team to 4-2-3-1. Ne ama Firmino about number 10. Ne de ne ko animu. Ne about Salah ne Mane alongside him. But the problem is that we would have to then sacrifice one of our 3 midfielders. Into everywhere you go, Sergio, there is a sacrifice. You see, yeah, man for can send be fire team no. Sometimes I laugh. Your fullbacks in me no are the best in the world no. They are the best because our midfielders have sacrificed their creativity role and has given them the license to go forward because on back of them. In any time I want say Robertson and Alexander Arnold or Mukobiano, Senya Fabinho, Henderson and now Wijnaldum, Bako, I already say Obeka Kosho, I told the big crowd me Chelsea have benefited from the circumstances. They have the money to pay for the player. They should enjoy him. They are having a potential world-class striker. Mahe Werner from Stuttgart. He is the legitimate number 9 for the German national team. He is a fantastic footballer, but he is a very wasteful player. Until mo function mutrim.
Only Giroud.
No, difference on so no ni ball ni ball. And on your number 9 target man. Obit my ball. Right wing, left wing, obit my ball as the main striker, obit my ball as number 10, Timo Werner. Now say what Leipzig no, on 5 attackers, Nkunku, Schick, Werner, Olmo. Na to the bia, say Kevin Campbell, oh wow, no more than account 5. Into one you careful, Werner na nkasa unhu baby ojina, but he would love to be on the left and then move in so that he can shoot with his right.
I better say Chelsea up front.
Oh, there is no player in the Chelsea attack currently who is better than him.
Oh, okay.
Chelsea need player BR or need Werner. His awareness, his numbers. Sergio, this the first German striker since Simone Rolfes with Bayer Leverkusen. One more 25 Bundesliga goals and above. And he's been consistent with his figures. Lewandowski has shared more goals, but nobody has been involved in more goals than him when you combine his goals and assists. They have a fabulous player. Or to say Salah, or both chances to go Ankasa. Timo Werner. So I'm fan show mutrim. That Timo Werner is a wasteful striker. Or Bogu, Nanso Beshe Biamount. Just like Mohamed Salah. Send a bay or Banda 3 months. And Cote said the Omopena. Pressure Biama. Yes, Roma. The Chelsea fans. They should Omunya Kumapa, Saboy Neba. Omun Trainer. I don't think he would flop. That I would say he wouldn't flop. I mean, he said Werner be floppy. But level now will draw Leipzig. No? The system suits him. Until Chelsea a developer system.
You didn't come on tournament bench.
Oh, Sajo. Yan turning to bench. Let me be straight with that. You see, your players now my boy him on. So I check your agent.
Shakiri.
Money and a brain and a moko. No,
Sergio Shakiri.
No, you see.
Also now Tata because I don't know
Shakiri is all Liverpool. Obo.
Shakiri bench.
Yeah, no. Shakiri could Newcastle. And before that, let me quickly explain this. Shakiri wouldn't be at Liverpool next season. But the entire Yepe Werner,
Alexis
Salah at the 27-28. Mane at the 27-28. Firmino at the 27-28.
They all have more than 4 years.
No, take your time, please. If you'd allow what I'm going to before you come in, it will be help me, please. Yehun the to Bayern Munich, where all their players peaked and declined together. Some declined together. You'd have to start the project all over again. So we needed him to come, understand our system for a year, and then we shift on one of the front three, then he takes over. That was our plan. That Obeba as a backup, because he's not better than the guys we have there. And he doesn't understand the system, even though it's similar, better than those we have. And so we wanted him. But we didn't want him much. Because no onya idea looking at our situation. But Chelsea have a fabulous player on their hands. But we na medisho mutrim or both chances to go pa. So oba sa no man no Chelsea no omuntwem. Wasa Fernando Torres enya 1-on-1 be with Man U or train goalkeeper no but to train Sergio omu dum na wasa and the legacy
Chelsea
Chelsea no see Chelsea there no see don't underrate them. You see they are not patient enough. Everybody see Chelsea as a striker's nightmare. Morata started very well, then his confidence dropped. The next thing we knew, Lukaku now Oshe goes. And then Kekofa Lukaku grabaya. You get the point. Chelsea have a history with this. Shevchenko, Torres. Into your best reference, no, said they should give him time to settle. If he settles, chance no be bogu. But Obe should be brilliant swamau. And they would need that from him.
Okay.
Werner is a class act or a potential world-class striker. Or a borderline. He wants to break into the elite. Into Chelsea and Makwai. Chelsea Nankasana Nanseno have a history of abnormal transfers. Neneno, we need enough time to go into it. Players from Maba Chelsea are in the last 4 years. No, those people even
compare that class.
They are the worst in the top 6. And no. Sika Chelsea they are quite mounting, and the returns the players have given them, they are the worst in the top 6 currently. Drinkwater, Bakayoko, Zappa Costa, Emerson. Sergio, I can run the names off. Morata, Giroud, Bashuai. They have a decent start. The transfer doesn't spark the way we would want it to spark. You get the point.
Players now, coaches now handle supporters.
You see, there have been 3 coaches now in that period. Yehu Conte, Yehu Sarri, Yehu Lampard. Look at Drinkwater's situation. Drinkwater was just like Kante, but Kante survived. He didn't. Look at Bakayoko. Bakayoko oba no pressure. Players no must sign contract. Must sign for 5 years. Into the bia. The first year anye ya nyabutrema no. Look at Pulisic by him. Pressure they were putting on him. He recovered. He started playing well. And the injuries ni dininya. So omunya abutre. Sajo Richard Masters on the Premier League no penny no say the Premier League must learn from Germany and the successes they've had to improve whatever they intend to do with Project Restart. Based on what they've done, they've paved the way, and I believe that if we do our things well, we could either match or probably surpass what they've achieved in Germany, which for me is an incredible achievement. Onyame to me pa.
The very reason why club spoke to Werner about signing him was that Salah and Mane were going to leave for AFCON early next year. But unfortunately for Werner, and fortunately for Liverpool, the AFCON isn't coming on because of the pandemic. So Klopp wanted him to wait for another season so that he can join us next season. But he's desperate to move on. We needed him, but not really for this season. But he isn't ready to wait. I greet you all. Victorious Collins. And by Odyssey.
Now, Richard Masters na sem na ka na say ntwabo na no mo environment on or lab on omo adwuma na yi na obi anim sesabi okọ abrochira ne ase broni ne John ba hwe ma broni pa ne jema broni on na ye Mercedes Benz on na ye BMW ti German na ye kan ye be jaw man ama eno wo German north and German south ne mo pe ba bia omo ye bold omo omanpanyin papa omo nhwehwe egu akwam e de bo brabo ne yi a eno ne the Federal Republic of Germany until Richard Masters so no ye Premier League no wato nanim to se osua afiri omo nim ye yi ho a enya Kwame Nkrumah me no to studio ha monim guase na abai.
How can Robertson be the best left fullback currently in the world? David Alaba is far better and exceptional than him, despite playing as centre back currently at Bayern. Class is permanent and form is temporary. Michael Abebu, Eddie, I don't know. Fei enche befi na fia behede koso enso ewo fia Adonko hand sanitizers enjoying free adverts at Kotoko boardroom, or they have sponsorship deal with the new Asante Kotoko. With the picture be about Kotoko boardroom ho obi anti ho there, but I'm saying Jeniba ba betentra ho and obi anim Adonko and ewo okay, we see what's in the neighbor. I'm saying they won't make you there. They don't so no. We're live. The more you the Kessben television, got a board meeting na. Wow, Anna
inauguration.
Almost done it. No people say mouthful. But
the challenge with this,
Jeffrey,
you don't blame them for anything. Listen, sanitizers are by you. First of all, the most important thing is that they are observing the protocols.
Hey, Kessben television. What are you?
Observing protocols.
Board meeting and room the ever live. Wow.
Okay. Observing protocols. And then the hand sanitizer is there, so they observe the protocols. As to whether you don't determine, the answer says that you have hand sanitizer as you speak now. So they are saying, and then because of that, they have to manufacture a special made hand sanitizer for Asante Kotoko because of this purpose.
Okay.
Or have a Kotoko label on it. For me, it's not supposed to be an issue.
Okay.
It's not supposed to. So me kind of board no, I take you over. Now in you crash 7 year can. They've taken over by period that they are working. Now almost you sponsor. Now in the board meeting, a different like in the past. Okay, graphic group of communication visit, So they are here. Me person me bones will be a dear man of mileage. We almost sponsor no man, fat. So you now economical fans you for be a bad graphic. Then that one can have any issue. The man they are being sponsored by a company. Our competing product as a brand. Our sponsor then activity be done it, no more use a brand that is competitive in our sponsor or more Muscano. That one you can have any. But under the circumstance, there's nothing absolutely wrong with.
I don't go hand sanitizer which we have room at the Akakoboa.
Oh yes.
Yes. They entice you.
They are coming for free. Besides that, it's a business. Don't try to say beer. You can even get a deal with them. Besides that, you don't have any rival company as a sponsor. I'm not justifying it, but Today is not a big issue. On first board meeting, organizers no member omu di nsuo sisi omu, omu di sanitizers sisi ono. What's the issue?
Say I kind nsuo na sisi ho no. O dey say nsuo na sisi ho no, enya samaja ndiana. Then that one, na eno no there you can then deal with them. So they say but do they have a hand sanitizer sponsor?
Okay, the technical issues, one after the other. Make a local source, Assalamu alaikum. I lent your camera. Men were at Aija Zongo yesterday to capture the pitch. The boys are indeed more than happy and really appreciate your effort. I'm standing on their behalf to thank you and your crew for the fantastic effort. Yamin Shamu, greetings to every single player at Aija Zongo, especially Bodibo and Bodibo, right? Salah already we about your cameras in there and create you call Aija Zongo. Pitch na ewa Aija Zongo no Kessben television cameras in there. The movie on Kessben TV Aija Zongo Park no na a kind of local source no I'm say MP na and all yes happy chi ama
Dr. Mafo
Aija fo na mpamcho yeni penifo kakra kasa ho yenti kakra ansana the other local source no abekam ho as a mo asembia me so no ye de ho asema ba
dem take go park no there me na no kwaram titi no get TV mo bobo park so mo ye mo chire park ni nyina ba man chire wi me so ha na mtie says kwa na we kura ni ho kura na akran sensan kama fe boso bo namba ya man ya dem take go park no there me na no kwaram titi no get TV mo bobo park so mo ye mo chire park ni nyina ba man chire wi me so ha na mtie says kwa na we kura ni ho kura na akran sensan kama fe boso bo namba ya man ya maye aburi gardens we say bibia wuti ko kwati pi na kuni ya mafo no ehu de oye wo so ye kwai e gata we gata bi ko da ko mbi ma ye kura no gata ni so to tabi fi enko na ba ni ya kasa ye hwe to be park so ma boys ni aje ho so a aba ye kwai bi tu we say we kura na nya park ni o o ma di nka tutu de mdi nka de na o ma tutu enu ye fu kura che we fu ya u nya ko hu a chire o ma tutu ana ma sa se e bia o mu dia gore na ma tutu e ni fun ma mo hye na enti o mo de mo ye ne de e hunu o mo e hu do mo pisa mo chire enzo ye beto abai enjom beba na me de me MP ni de se me anka me to o pa ba me interview no a ka jen say ha de boys ni pra apre no se beto ma no ke beto ma kokko eno mo mi ye che so be ye we tanta we sana tu we net
na no ya too bad
yo say you I don't find ABR the way are not all communicate but it's just stating a matter of fact me sure dey na me be bisa say afi no modua grass na say eye ba bia cattle say crazy
you understand betu afi osa ka say brigade bibia obi
you where baby a cattle grazing and I park so you were here
the one do the grass e boso bo e never no mo do do say
you o person here park my community say you get the right people to get the park done for them and yes a man for ye be into super so ye be no you must know how relevant and important a park no ebe black community into oh yeah say you ye no prekon and ye ni ye unye ready members starting jagu kwan baby make sure you are obi am push gidi be ready o start here normal start ade hu minister of education hu ne mama part ne enra ye show here haven't you see what they've done o compare to sir friends baby cattle say greasy
serious
I mean look you have to be serious because o yama a chrome for na moto abama wa ene nyamiama wajina baby and nema ko yema ono at least the best they expect from you is to make sure so obemo park ayakama aye befitting we cry new work as here for the constituency as a member of parliament who contemporaries now mo e that e work kumasia ni omo yenu hu ana odiasia. So for me, I think that MPs no, in as much as yankasa yakasa omu ye bibi momu community ni constituency no, omu hunsu ya no munyanya ready momu starti bi enko ha communities no, they should make sure that they are doing the right thing for the communities. But
you yanko kotoko board meeting na chief of staff kasa ho mama infant live na intika transfer.
Since attending the Golden School 20 years ago, the Otunfo has handed this honor to some of the most outstanding personalities in our land. Names like the late T.V. Obey, Edward Mester, Obna Sessi, therefore, Bank Mahine, and many others come to mind. All of them have done their best. And yet, for all their efforts, I cannot tell you today that we are handing over to you a club that is in the best of health. Kotok brand is without equal in Ghana. It is without doubt the milk cow of Ghana football. And I will not be surprised if any serious analysis of the revenue of the Premier League shows that Kotoko alone contributes at least half the total revenue from match proceeds. That will be more than any club anywhere in the world can claim in any part of the world. But that is the reality in Ghana. The economic impact goes beyond the game itself. The men and women in diverse games will attest to the fact of the phenomenal effect that Kotoko has on trade in this country on market. Few clubs in Africa and even globally can claim to have such an impact on the game in their own country. Backed by any banking or economic criteria must place Kotoko at the top as an investment target. It has been something of a mystery, therefore, that this enormous potential has not been translated into the viable, vibrant economic product that Kotoko deserves to be. Last month, in the face of some puzzling administrative issues, Otunfo decided to affect some fundamental changes to the model by which Kotoko has been handled over the years. As a first step, he appointed a 3-man committee chaired by the Dean of the Faculty of Law, University of Science and Technology, Professor Lydia Nkansa, to investigate a number of issues undermining integrity of the club. But more importantly, to make recommendations for such institutional reforms as may be needed to ensure that Kotoko becomes what it should be. The committee was expected to work in 4 weeks, but owing to the enormity of the task that is ahead, had to extend it for a further 4 weeks. In the meantime, Otunfo has decided to appoint this new board to bring the club into full compliance with the requirements of the Premier League license. But more importantly, to signal his desire for some fundamental changes to the model by which Kotoko has been run in the past. We know that Kotoko attained the peak of its soccer prowess in the 70s and early 80s. when it won the African Championship and became the only club from the sub-Saharan India to take on the giants of North Africa. Ghana led the way in the development of football in tropical Africa in those days. And at the club level, it was Kotoko who led the way in competing with the North African clubs in Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia. And Kotoko was at par with all the giants like Al Ahly, Zamalek of Egypt, Raja Casablanca of Morocco, Esperance of Tunisia. Throughout that period, football was only a pastime for the social enjoyment of the people. However, from the mid-80s, the status of football changed completely when football became a professional sport. And North African countries responded to that change to professionalism with the appropriate investment in infrastructure needed for professional sport. Unfortunately, we have been stuck with the past model, trying to make do with the same model we operated when football was only a pastime. The contrast in fortune and performance between Kotoko and our former rivals in the north, as well as the new players in the African continent, such as Pichu Mazembe of Congo and Sundown of South Africa, should tell us that our model is well past the sell-by. And you can only achieve success in professional football if you invest in the right infrastructure and the right assets. It does not require rocket science and have to reinvent the field. From Brazil to Argentina, from Spain to Germany, across the African, from the north to South Africa, there is a model that's simple and open to everyone. And that is the model which is not just now wants to follow. The simple message from a true word to you is the message that he wishes me to convey to you is that you are starting from ground zero. New foundation, a new structure that will guarantee sustainable growth of Kotoko in the decades to come. The mantle you are being given can be summed up in one word: development. Infrastructure development, player development, strategic and institutional development. The first order is to develop the Adapuja skills into the best sports complex in the sub-region. To contain the best academy and the best training facilities, complete with a first-class gym, medical, nutritional, and all the ancillary services needed for such a facility. While implementing the academy and training facility complex, we should begin to prepare for the development of Kotoko's own statement within the shortest possible time. know that the Papaya Stadium has been chosen for Kotoko, and will continue to be so. However, going forward, it makes sense, it makes economic sense for the club to own its own stadium, even if some categories of matches will continue to be played at the national stadium. Player development must be the key to the future of Kotoko. Kotoko always had a brand of football which reflected the spirit of Asantuma. It is that brand of football. It always captured the mood and imagination of the people. This brand of football only be developed over time. Unfortunately, because of recent practice of by which players are packaged and dispensed with almost as we package and dispensed with our jerseys, it is no wonder that Kotoko has failed lately to reflect the club's traditional brand in its performance. To underscore the end of this unhappy model, Otunfo has directed that Kotoko shall not recruit any new players into the first team for at least 1 season. As you will see from your record, Kotoko has gone far in excess of the appropriate requirements for the Premier League. This can only represent an unwelcome waste of resources. And there is no reason why your technical team should not be called upon to train the squad of sectors and give you a squad which will be imbued over time with the true Kotoko spirit to play the brand of football that is truly Kotoko. As the chairman, we have to remind ourselves that we are the board of directors. Your duty to formulate policy and to exercise oversight responsibility. But you are not the executive arm. That will be the administration. As things stand now, you will have the responsibility of giving the club a new executive arm that will be responsible for the implementation and execution of their policy. We look forward to some guidance from Professor in the Council Committee, both on the institutional structure and the operational model by which we will continue to operate. I hope we will conclude the good corporate practice and the best practice in the football business. Kotoko is no longer a social class. It is a corporate entity obliged to operate within the laws and in accordance with the best corporate governance. As a sporting body, also, it is obliged to operate in compliance with the regulations and laws of FIFA, CAF, the Ghana Football Association, the National Sports Ethics Authority, and all such sporting bodies as it may engage with over time. Kotoko has the task now of responding to FIFA's directives to open its house to women's football, and also to act beyond football to embrace other sports such as boxing, athletics, and table tennis. Always bearing in mind sports that offer our young men and women the possibility for professional careers. Above all, Mr. Chairman, protocol should not be found once when it comes to the search for ideas to further advancement of sports national. In particular, protocol must be aimed to be working in harmony with the leadership of the Ghana Football Association to tackle the challenges facing the game. The restoration and integrity of Ghana football after the recent debacle is a task which calls for the commitment of all stakeholders to pursuit of the highest standard of governance in sport. Building confidence with all your supporters. Although your supporters must be the major function of your new administration. You must try to heal divisions and foster understanding and cooperation among all your supporters. The composition of this new board is a great hope for a brighter day ahead. Finally, Mr. Chairman, His Majesty wishes to make a special appeal to the media. I understand my personal feelings here. The power of the media is beyond question. I know, because I have to know. I know the media has always been part of the fabulous protocol. Unfortunately, now happy. The media has also been a part of the protocol discourse. It will suffice not to go beyond it, except to say, His Majesty has brought these noble men and women, noble citizens of the sons and daughters of the Golden State. He has achieved the administration of the Golden State to get at Antenna. We have not brought them to be exposed to unduly unnecessary, and there I say unwelcome attack upon their integrity. They have offered to place themselves at the disposal of an man, not in a quest for any reward, but as a reflection of their loyalty to their king and country. It is our duty to respect the service that we are offering to us. Render unto them the support and the recognition that we give them, and not be useless unduly for the purpose of achieving our own. It is my hope that media will wise up and recognize their role in the informational process like in faith. accept hereafter to close the door to all the negative attitude that has prevailed in your relationship with God. Hold this. To let us see from you a desire to work together with protocol for the survival and prosperity of the crop that is so dear to our heart. Many of us claim to be part of the protocol family. Let us reflect that fact in the way we work to promote it.
Okay, yo, there koso ewo sports hotel. Kumasi Santiko to board for to for power mo ebeshe club no eso no and chief of staff Mansia Ura Kofi Badu Eda Omo Edi ni ndi munsema ode ema obia ni management affairs and board members no in particular and no be an entity you know eba mo cho say na eni na hoyi pa say they say you know mo fanche there koso obia ya de hunsem enso ebebremo ye kwaba na fi ya bobo no tofa nkrankra nsema hodo ekoso ewo ho no na fi ya be chechirim nkrankra intimi nyina ne kra ene edi anim no ebo modin na ya de pi abremo but ye kwaba sisi a emu kakra bi ye betiti ho akiremo na fi de ka ho no enso ya de abremo de mu nyina ase ye ba sisi a ye nchekra meet hotel na nyasam kitu matiba kubi o say for the next 1 year or season or two for that is a market of recruitment and I'm want to
sano
okay sa baby okay and it's not who be our henny person body ensure say kotoko ebeye Omuasudi kesi. Before I go for commercials, tosu mienu no na yewo sports hotel. Eho ena Kumasi Santiko to board no na otumfo the chief of staff Ura Kofi Badu na order sa board na din sema hodo a odi tu bia no yemra na bidafo mo ntofa kakra bi emra no ko akabes madu numpe na ya page mu na yemo ntofa ne nchira bi kakra bi wo na later da aka no na dia ba beto so now
yes you we dey ni nyina ititia Krobia Santiko to ko hene ne krachi panyin Ura Kofi Badu ene ne mu no great board no na de din kan no ka kire o mo se board no bibiri aba be yi bi ko PV obem mu ne ade aba yi bi ne ne omo nsoso na aduru omo so ene o ka kire o mo se obetuma ka kire o mo se ana ontumi nka kire o mo se o bobuku no de ma o mo no bobuku ejina brane da bi enyina brane kra impo o kan se o mo sha ase every 0 na chese hwini ho kra nemum de onim ne se sabre bia season bia kwa we ya sika akotokonya wo gate no wo de toto ada teams wo man mu a na wo soro pa chese o hwe nipa dom edi kotoko achi na ekame akoye se abibimam ha sei boboku kakra bi na wo sa influence e wo mu manim even ewiase nyina no ye ni boboku ahodo bia o man na wo mu no numbers a ebe ni influence akotoko wa ha no sa eye boboku ahodo no ebi ewo owie no na odi tu dwa se eye no kre Krobia Santiko to hine dana kuma so se afeide mo be ya Santiko to no amana be ye krabere enti anamo edi nkan otu ye ne se opa enuanom miensa a Professor Lydian Cancer da no se omontena se no mo hwe kwan ye be fa so a Krobia Santiko to boboku no ombe na ye yie enti ohene ema omo na otwe maako nan so mo mfandi omu dwumadi no omu di dwumadi na no mo se adwuma no so sense ni omuhu no enti asade na wotwe nan aka Professor Lydian Cancer Committee no ho anedi omudi dwuma ne sanse eye Clive licensing for twempanyimfo twekotokofo say omufo mu board of directors in rent no ohene atie Lydian Cancer Committee no atimi agye omo futuo ene ne wa pass ampanyimfo yi say omo emeye board of directors emfama Asante Kotoko no say ebire bi atwam no na ye ka football wa bibimam ase ya Ghana na ne dinkan na eba ne club level so a na ya Asante Kotoko ne dinkan na a free 80s ni mo ba no na football no ejai se na ye de gigi ani keke na emu mebe ya ade a edisika eba na from 80s na football turning into a money making venture ni business corporate entity no North African clubs no omu disika tam ehye omu die num epeja omu ma fei omu reading kan na Kotoko de oda so tin dada na mu ebepim ne wei ama bobo kwa ahodo no bebre reading kan a Asante Kotoko da so area no simple uhwe Sundowns ni ade a ekwan a infrastructure baby omu training ni ade nyina omasi ade niam atutu yie no ade e wosoro na o se ne simple message ode mo omu no say omu sha ase afrihwe nemo mo de se ombeko no makwa ko develop the friend infrastructure adakwaja achi no o hye omu se omunya adakwaja achi no na meye krabehwe na nya training facility another facility a kese kra wo maimu ye behu baby a academy for no training baby a mpanyfo ni training baby omoda afi medical center baby obi yare ye behwe no honom sa ne mani nyina da omunye bi wa adakwaja achi enu nkemfu ano omunsam build team a strong na player development there edo hina koma so pa entiye academy no omonhwe no muntete ne nkosoro owie no kan ze no kra ada baba ya arago prama no eho na Asante Kotoko sina kan na Kotoko be koso asina kan wo baba ya arago prama no so nemom Asante Kotoko ani so ade hunu se daachi bi ono a benya ne ba bia omo besi omo akan enti board no emphasize ansem no so ento omo kotodwe so no mu ni hu djuma owie no ka kire biem say esanse Kotoko hia sika enti no eni kwan say afie da yanim die afi ba ko de Kotoko kwa abonten say okoto player abetim nimu no player recruitment for one season na technical team no say yan shama omo say omo ho no na no omu betimi atretene omu no mo tima ye pabini no ma bini se technical team no players bi modemo nko yi a ese mpanfo timi frɛ omu bi so mse adan na players ni modemo no enkosoro we nso ya de ode tujo wie no say Asante Kotoko is no more a social club but a corporate entity that is say club Asante Kotoko boboku no say de enye boboku a e ka say ye nyina de anuanom mantamu efie minua mi papa namfo ne ade aba ba ye company kese pa na sa na FIFA CAF GFA obi ehwese Kotoko be na sa na Kotoko be wie no kire mu say FIFA hwe ni mu say clubs ahodo ombeti ma team na Kotoko nso ani so ade hunu ne say animanum ye ombenya ma team nempo athletics team volleyball team ni ade nyina no Asante Kotoko betumi ayebi na ose eni kwan say Kotoko eni GFA mpanyimfo ntawa ba omuntem se omutimi tena sondwe mu na omunhwe kwan pon benya ne mapa afri GFA na ma Kotoko no etumi atumpon na afo se Asante Kotoko boboku no ne kase yo ne bibia ya chitafo no enti se board ne hwe na achitafo no nso omune omu ahwi bombiem na ose ensentrofo nipekuo bi a omudi mu ye pa enti momu ntutu nsentrofo enso ase nemom omumu nua nwu omasum saa ensem a emfa mpuntuo ma ensem a yekagu nipa ho fini saa ne mani nyina de omumu nua no enwu omasum na omuhwe se ombe ya Asante Kotoko bobuko no na yefe sejo we eye otumfo krachi panyin ura kofi bedu ne ensem a yekoso no kakra bitimi ku kire ya
wa biafo wa de okay ata minim bibi o ma ohun ya amemo hana
David
okay ni ya na ode nzombai no okay minim Jeff ohun bibi a uno tudan bibi a ama
no I don't think so I don't definitely
I
was summarizing in your
avi emphasize ma be nso na nwotwe de ni na nhwi dwum kakra na ata
ya daga mi asese opem so na atena menhia na onim football sabio no no ye tipe so da epa so ta se na sabi nyansa nyina asho opem so trim na watena se woni nyansa mu no we say the man chief of staff so they have me register me the I'm chief of staff so I not think so so the chief of staff ora ko fedu say onyina ase ho only press any area signa enche tino ya be chene the Friday papa ya chene the and Tuesday the krakra nyina ne say Asante Kotoko and top player bia 1 year pia onana una onim ne ye ama Asante Kotoko obi eni wo Ghana ha or support Kotoko edo team no echen ho Asante ni una team ni ye odia ena ye obosom a isi wa hemfie wa obeba wansum ni ye no obetimi ni nipa no kra enya asem tene krakra mu no se Kotoko ni wedi nkomoso mo besan wa team rasi on player bia for 1 year
Kwediana
Timo obeti wakopo I should do good why you see no go chama asomre yaso you see Nana Akufo-Addo na president of the republic Ghana nyina shanesa o say and the footwear demand based on science and the beka coronavirus no asem and another science man Otumfo has been given documentary evidence on the ins and outs Kotoko, right? Labor turnover in terms of players. 83 in 3 years. And before you beat me here, Germany, Otumfo nyansam or catch Kotoko say stop any transfer. Let's first assess the team we have and see where we are currently. And year one, it's a step in the right direction. Whatever Kotoko needs, they will need to fall down for a year, observe the trend, and then start. The Kotoko, the players no more than the best starting. It's not a bad team. Then it will be weakened either by injury or departures. Then from there, Kotoko would make another onslaught into the market to plug holes, not another wholesale purchase. Kotoko be kwa bonte after 1 year no abetuatua akwan a ebiebie wo mutim num na say chairman we ni mbo kofa no ye ne be yon so no out of 20 players just one transfer window no Otumfo on pesa de ni bi exactly exactly so obeto player obeba bebo 1 year onwie ne ya cancel the contract no ko no ajiska look let nya botrema ya kakra things are bad.
But it's our coach.
He would have to now build
weaknesses.
Coach would have to build from within. He would have to build from within.
It's more kind in Umba Kupana or pick you.
Yeah. So second one.
No, to me, okay.
With the crab you are Daruma. Second one. Hey, dear Bakwa. Dear Shukotoko.
No recruitment.
Asante Kotoko is a sporting club. And Prime News from Asante Kotoko SC. If you say me ni be I'm very kakra materials in Kotoko has not demonstrated at any point in their operations somewhere sporting club. Say me ni kakra be hu Kotoko yi Kotoko football team no kwa say under 17 engua ne apamu players no under 20 ankofo obi players ama mama say nwane ankwa and same say 9. So you see Otumfo is moving the board towards a proper staffing and restructuring of the sporting activities of Kotoko. Otumfo, he's pushing Asante Kotoko to that direction. I think the entire board. The board have been tasked to develop a policy for a female team. Nagana has said, we mami have about everywhere. Why no her? Bo ma bo ho agudie ni hunyansa ene hunim die no Sergio unim cha Evelyn in siasai
the athletics in boxing and
Kotoko are moving towards that direction.
Then football no grow to me
and na ye ka se ufri ase buru nsuo ntema no ani bre. You see Asante Kotoko need to act in the way of their name. We enye sika bebre bia o amas na why if Asante Kotoko, you see, and if you want to get money from all angles, be ready. Asante Kotoko, Metro Pepade de Akoma, chief of staff, said they should be aiming to get a futsal team. They should be aiming to get a beach soccer team. even if the team is not based in Kumasi. No, you see me ba. There are new streams for getting revenue from outside. South futsal, any beach soccer, they are major part. And then born is kind of fankudio. So once everybody is competing for the regular mainstream revenue, you could be here.
Give us 3 minutes.
Well,
manage it.
A very Herculean task for the board, and may wait here. I will have time. I will do a series on it. So, and some of them I will be very tough on. Some of them I finally about. And the NTRC say yes, it's a mandate, but the board has been opportunity. So, practical reality to be 80 board no. Mm-hmm. Let's get this thing clear. Mm-hmm. In as much as these are directives, in operation sometimes different. So practical reality super hit your mama. The board would then be forced to take decision based on that and then go and explain to the owner. Yes. Sir, baby, I seen talk here. You know the run of the club for a committee that you had over decades. Sir, Professor Lydian Cancer, a committee will be set up was a board is in place and the management. I mean, it has never happened before. So it shows that ground zero natural staff club na do pepe so bia enkoye enti omo ene omo benya akwenya starting building the foundation of the new Kotoko yeah share nim said dachi e be attractive aye competitive about the brand of footballer chief of staff kan wasem no boardway enti you very difficult if you are the maiden board to start something like this because semutua na moyia ebema take off no dachi semuni okromo beba no ejuma no enyedin but se anamoto no eto de bina ankoyia master here it's like foundation of a building bibia foundation se wanya the foundation very stronger say you wan share na fe de do be na building na ekofemi aha so omo asudie kese ewom now
we put a question you can ground zero be and people say Joe doesn't mean the management is no more going by the chief of staff ground zero comment.
Yeah, but clearly now the board has to
ground zero there.
The board has to make appointment.
Oh, okay.
CEO and then other aspect of the management. Yes, appointment. The board has to appoint the CEO. Whether I'm very retain or friends George Amako that minister to me yes, and I can say if but within their wisdom, if they think that the person George Amako and his caliber as we speak now or no will usher us into a new era. What they are saying, ABI 1 year and then after that we appoint somebody will be substantive and now say we'll get a new person, maybe I have a fan Frank there is here to see you. And no is within their bosom to do that. Right. So what I'm gonna say. So for me, like I said, some of the things Neman be said you are easy. And the NTR said that look, they cannot do 1/10 of this in 3 years. Yes, I do.
At least good level.
Near here, no sir. On by building blocks. So any foundation I make no. Foundation here come. On be to us when you know said you. On be after them no. They will continue nicely.
The key word is that amount for baby omunyo music friend
yeah.
Because board committee meetings na they am becho. Ombenyacho. One of them baby akotoko boka pa kese from the committee's work was player sales buying motor players. A car akotoko de kese na ne any sika omo se kese na el players. Okay. Return to investment next to nothing.
Nana Prempe ago diapa doti nana yize ne de ohoye pa Nyankopon asede besia na Ali Baba dan kambari ni dom ababe to aso de amaye mo bia ni na fide vanvri akra intechiremu no any other stories nyambo akina e transfer ye ni nyina no bebrem yakra mo Ali Baba breaking news up next.